The Showtime Network and Premier Boxing Champs have worked out a 3-year deal of fights. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, there's a new partnership, a deal that was hashed out and publicized between Al Haymon's Premier Boxing Champs, Haymon Boxing LLC, and Showtime. They have just announced a partnership active 2019 all the way through 2021 unless they extend it, right? It's a 3-year deal. They've been working together, but it's been made formal that this is something that they're vested, you know. Premier Boxing Champs is a series. Al Haymon fighters, they really want to promote cards and use Showtime and work together with Showtime to make this done. In addition to this deal, this 3-year deal, they're going to target certain things. They're calling for a monthly series of events presented by Premier Boxing Champs. So I think it's going to be like how they have PBC Jabs with Caleb Plant's girl, Jordan, right? I think it's going to be like Brendan Schaub's, his Below the Belt show, just different stuff like that. They're going to have different, you know, things probably on social media. And this is a direct quote. It says, "This agreement is with PBC is to deliver content for a significant expansion of live boxing programming from Showtime Sports coming in 2019. Building off our industry-leading live event schedule, this long-term deal with Premier Boxing Champs ensures that Showtime will remain the #1 destination for the world's greatest fighters and their passionate, diverse fans. Premier Boxing Champs is pleased to extend our relationship with Showtime and continue our commitment to providing the best boxing events with the biggest stars across the most popular divisions in the sport." And that was a representative of Haymon Boxing said. HBO Boxing, you gotta do something, baby. This is just another bad look. Top Rank done took their fighters off and they're on ESPN. Top Rank has some good fighters. Al Haymon has the deepest talent pool and they're taking their talents and keeping it on Showtime. You have Eddie Hearn, you know, who has Joshua, things like that. He's doing DAZN. He signed up guys like Demetrius Andrade and some others. And this leaves HBO Boxing kind of in the dust. You know, everyone else is teaming up or doing their own thing. And who is HBO left with? They have Canelo, Golovkin, and one of them has to take a loss. Those are two big names that fight on HBO. Chocolatito was someone they invested a lot of energy and promotion behind, and he's fighting on undercards now. Like he's on the Canelo Golovkin 2 undercard, and he's the opening bout. Like he's not even the co-main event, you know, because he's coming off a loss. They're putting David Lemieux and Gary Spike O'Sullivan after Chocolatito's fight. So he went from main events to undercards, right? And off of everyone's pound for pound list that they had him #1 and now he's off of it, but whatever. And Kovalev just got knocked out by an Al Haymon fighter, Eliter Alvarez. So this is good. This could be good. I'm a boxing fan. It just, what happened to all the people who said PBC, Al Haymon's ruining boxing? They've been putting on some great fights. Showtime's enjoying having them. We've gotten good fights. Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter. Plus, we might get Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence in the future. We might get, you know, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter winner versus Errol Spence. Yeah, Keith Thurman's probably going to come back. Fury versus Wilder. You know, they could do the winner of that fight Luis King Kong Ortiz. They might sign Rigondeaux. You know, it's just PBC and Showtime. This is a great partnering and it's a great pairing. And I'm looking forward to see what becomes of it. And it's just funny that old media was trying so hard and desperately to tell you that Al Haymon was everything that was wrong with boxing, but when it all boils down to it, they got top stars: Deontay Wilder, Adonis Stevenson, the Charlo brothers, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Gary Russell, Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Matas. They're talking about Abner Matas and Gervonta Tank Davis. That could be a good future fight, right? David Benavidez. There's just so many talented fighters. Carl Frampton, I believe, is still with them. So it's good. Like I said, I don't know the details, but I think they're going to do another, like what they did this year in January. I think they're going to do that again the first quarter of next year. A Showtime up front. I heard they're working on their schedule and, you know, fights that they're trying to put together, be it Broner versus Omar Figueroa, maybe that rematch, or not rematch, maybe that gets rescheduled. Whatever fights they're working on, they're starting it now, and they're just driving HBO boxing into the ground, you know what I mean, making them a thing of the past, because HBO boxing is not able to keep up with this type of pace. And like I said, everyone's kind of went their separate ways. Bob Arum's on ESPN Plus, and he has a good stable, and they're on there. So Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, all these promising names, Teofimo, all these promising names, and they're not going to be on HBO. Showtime's doing their own thing with PBC, which is the biggest stable in boxing, right? And DAZN and Eddie Hearn got their own thing, and just HBO is just who's on HBO right now. You know what I mean? Jaime Munguia, and again, there's some good fights out there for him, but he has to fight them, you know, and a lot of them are Al Haymon. Swift Jared Hurd would be a good fight, but that's a Haymon fighter, right? Jermell Charlo, that's a Haymon fighter. Unless they want to rush and make like a Jaime Munguia versus Canelo, if Canelo beats Triple G or something. We'll see, but shout out to Showtime and Premier Boxing Champs on this new 3-year deal. Let me know what you think is going to happen and who you think is leading the pack. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.